Hello guys. Hi. So far we have seen about what is full stack development, what is front end development, what is back end development, all those things. And today we are going to see what is database, what is the purpose of the database we want to use, and what are the types of the database, how these database are differ from one to another, and all those things we are going to see in this video. And Okay, let's get started. And database is typically used to store the data. The data that is getting from the users in websites or app or anything. Basically, database is typically used to store the data in a certain format. And we have two types of database typically, and those are relational or SQL, and non-relational or no SQL databases. These are the two types of the databases. And in relational, what is the difference between the relational and non-relational database? Means relational database is typically looks like we have a database, and inside that we have a tables, and inside that tables the data are stored in a row and column format. You can see I have an image. This is how the relational database looks like. This whole thing can be called as a database, and inside the database we have a different tables, and inside the tables we have a rows and columns of data. Inside the rows and columns we have the data that is stored in the SQL database. Non-relational database means it doesn't looks like tables, rows and columns. It looks like we have database, and inside that we have a collections means like a tables. And inside the collections we have a different documents. It is stored in a JSON format. You can see that in this image. You can see that the data is stored in a JSON format. It doesn't stored in a um, rows and columns. It is stored in a JSON format. This is the main difference between the relational and non-relational database. Queries means we have queries for both relational and non-relational databases, and this query is basically used to get the data from the query the data from the databases. It means query means it's a language that which can be used to query the data. Query the data means to get the data from the databases. We have to write the query like get all the tables from these databases, like get all the collections from these databases. Like that we have a query language in both relational and non-relational databases. That's why the query is used to basically use queries are used to get query results from the database. That's why query is used. The examples of SQL databases or MySQL, we have MySQL. The second one is Oracle. The third one is SQLite, and fourth one is PostgreSQL. And most popular non-relational databases are MongoDB, Bigtable, Redis, and we have so many non-relational database that. But this is the most used databases nowadays in both relational and non-relational databases. Okay, that's what I want to share in this video, and thank you so much.